Okay, in this video, I want to give you 5 social media recruiting tips for your network marketing business. Hey, my name is Frazer Brooks, and I help network marketers all over the world build their network marketing business using social media. And I hope in today's video I can help you. And if I do, please do me a massive favor, smash that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments down below when we're done with this, which tip you like most and which tip you're going to be implementing into your business. So here we go. Let's get into the 5 tips. Tip number 1. Tip number 1 to recruiting more on social media is to grow your list daily. So when you get started in network marketing, chances are you've been told, I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to write down all the people of who you know, right? All the people you've come in contact with, your friends, your family, your colleagues, your acquaintances, people you went to school with, people you used to date, people who deliver your newspaper, people, I mean, if that still even happens anymore, people who deliver your milk in the morning. Again, I don't know if that happens anymore, right? Write them all down. Whether you think they're going to do the business or not, don't prejudge, just get them down on a piece of paper. And what happens is you have your piece of paper, you start contacting people by phone, by text message, by audio message, whatever it might be, and people say no. You get no after no after no after no after no. And it can get frustrating. And what happens is you got that list of maybe 100 people, maybe 200 people, maybe 50 people. And as the list starts to die and starts to reduce and decrease in size, you start to get a bit frustrated. You start to get desperate. You start to think like, hang on a minute, when this list hits 0, then my business comes to an end. And when your list is dying, your business has a limit. But when your list is growing, your business has no limits. So you have to really focus. In order to become a better recruiter, you have to make sure that you constantly have people to talk to every single day. Because you've probably heard this before. Amateurs convince, professionals sort. Professionals sort through the numbers of people, and they contact a lot of people to find the people who are open and therefore ready and willing to check out your product or your customers. So, product or your business. So again, grow your list every single day. I have a process called Find, Add, Message, which is FAM for short. You find someone on social media, you add them or follow them, connect with them, and then you message them with the intention for a connection to start a conversation, which leads into a commission. Okay, tip number 2 is once you have someone on your list, whether they are a new contact or an existing contact, you need to ask them if they would be open, right? So if a door is closed, you can't close it. But if the door is open, you can quite easily close it. And your job is to be a professional, to sort through the numbers, to see who is open. And we do this by asking a very, very, very simple question that you can ask anyone. Hey Bob, hey Mary, hey Jane, hey Derek, hey Joe. I'm just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing product that I've been using? No worries if not, just thought I would ask. Or maybe, let's say you're in the health and wellness game. Hey Derek, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing health improvement system that I've been using? No worries if not, just thought I would ask. Maybe you want to promote the business. Hey Derek or hey Samantha, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing way to make some extra money on social media? No worries if not, I just thought I would ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask, you don't receive. If you don't ask, you will never, ever know. All right. Tip number 3, to be able to recruit more people into your network marketing business using social media to have network marketing success is to get a tool. Don't be a fool, use a tool. Have a video that is going to allow you to simply send a link to some information instead of you having to get on a call with someone time after time after time after time. Now, here's the thing. If you are very good at presenting the business face-to-face and you're very confident and you know that if you were to speak to 10 people on a Zoom call, on a Skype call, over a Facebook message, on a FaceTime, on face-to-face, whichever it might be, if you were to speak to 10 people and you could get 5, 6, 7 of them join, then hey, go ahead and do it. But here's what I recommend you do. Record that presentation, record that conversation. If you're going to do 10 people, why not get a camera like what I'm doing now and then speak to that person and use that as a training. Use that as the business information, right? And the people who say yes, that would be a perfect tool for you to use, because here's the thing. You might be amazing and you might then assume that everyone else is going to be amazing. But I want to tell you this, you are a unicorn. You are a unicorn. If you are able to do the presentation so well to get sales, you are very, very rare. Not many people can do that. So you have to be able to have a tool that you can use to get people through the information. Now, offline, if you get someone to a presentation, it takes an hour and a half. It's well manufactured. It's including stories and information and the next steps. It's great. People are involved. But online, you need to pack the presentation with a punch. It needs to be short, sweet, simple, concise, involve a demonstration or a testimonial, right? And then give the next steps, okay? So tip number 1, have a growing list. Tip number 2, ask if someone's open. Tip number 3, have a tool that can do the work for you. Okay, so before I talk about tips 4 and 5, if you want a clear, simple strategy for you to be able to utilize social media to build your network marketing business, then go ahead, click a link down below so you can get your copy of my best-selling book, I Dare You. It's the ultimate recruiting guide the ultimate guide to recruiting people using social media. You do not want to miss it. Click the link down below. Okay, so tip number 4 is follow up, but use the energy of following up with a lot of people. So what do I mean by that? A lot of people will kind of have it in their diary, right? I want to follow up with Derek, I want to follow up with Bob, I want to follow up with Mary, I want to follow up with Sarah, and they'll do it at different times. But just by knowing that a lot of people have the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of getting knocked back, the fear of getting objections and not knowing what to do, it will stop you. It'll be very, very difficult to pick up the phone and make that call, pick up the phone and send that message, pick up the phone and send the audio message, right? So why not implement what I call Money Monday and Follow Up Friday? So every Monday and Friday, you're going to follow up with people who have seen the information, who you've asked the question to and not replied, who you've looked to connect with, they've seen your message but they've not replied. And spend those 2 days where you're just going to blitz it, whether it's for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours, however long it might be, you're going to absolutely blitz it. And once you've done one follow-up, you'll feel good. Oh, I followed up with them. Next one. Oh, I followed up with them. Next one. Oh, I followed up with them. So you could end up following up with 10, 20, 50, 100 people in one go, instead of trying to get yourself into the comfort zone, trying to get yourself amped up, every time you're about to send the follow-up message. And tip number 5 is to be direct when you're closing. Here is an example of what I mean. Let's say someone someone watches a tool, you approach them, you follow up with them and you say, hey, what did you like best? And they said, oh, I really like the sound of the video. I really like the sound of the sound of the product. I really like the sound of the opportunity. I really like the sound of whatever it might be, right? You would then talk about that. A common mistake in network marketing is people will talk about things in the follow-up call that they haven't even brought up, right? Stop doing that. So if someone doesn't bring up the product, don't talk about it. If someone doesn't bring up the system, don't talk about it. Whatever they bring up, that's what you talk about, okay? Now, when you've answered their question, you would then quite simply say, is there anything else you need to know right now in order to get started today? It's a powerful question. They say yes, you go through it. They say no, what do you do? Oh, now I've got to see if they want to join. You would then say, great, sounds like you're ready to get started. Now, if people are like, oh yeah, man, I'm not too sure, I think I need to think about it. You would then say, listen, in order for me to help you, I need you to commit. But when you do commit, I will not let you down. I'll say it again, right? Listen, in order for me to help, you need to commit. But when you do commit, I won't let you down. That's it. Guys, here's what I need you to know. In the majority of cases in network marketing, it's not an expensive decision. It might be £200, €200, $500, maybe $1,000. Most people don't think about going out for a meal that costs more than that. Most people don't overthink buying a pair of trainers that are more expensive than that. Just ask good quality questions and you will get good quality results. Okay, so those were the 5 tips to recruiting more people on social media for your network marketing business to get crazy network marketing success. Please do me a massive favor, smash the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments down below what the tip you are going to implement straight away will be. And I cannot wait to see you on the next video. Don't forget, Click the link down below to get your copy of I Dare You today. See you on the next video.